Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another Boxycharm unboxing. However, I do realize that it is way late into the month. I put a poll up on my Instagram account earlier this week asking if you guys would still be interested in the unboxing considering it's the last week of December. And 100% of you said yes, so that's why I'm filming this video. This is actually the latest I've ever received my Boxycharm. So I'm filming this December 26th. I received my box, I believe the 23rd or the 24th, but I just didn't get a chance to film before the holiday. Did any of you also get your Boxycharm really late this month? Like I said, I feel like this is the latest I've ever received my Boxycharm. I typically get it around like I want to say like the 13th, 14th of the month, worst case scenario 17th, 18th of the month. So I wasn't expecting it to be this late. So let's stop talking about how late this box was and getting into the actual box. So this is going to be my December 2020 base box unboxing. And I have already peeked in here just to get an idea of what's in the box and what I need to start off with on my face. So as you can tell, I have most of my base complexion products on, and the items in the box are what we're going to use to complete the look. To start off, we've got our card here, our theme. It is Boxycharm Bubbles and Glitz. Very appropriate considering we are in December, holidays and New Year's coming, and I have variation number 18, and we've got this month 5 items in the box, and we're gonna jump right in with the first item in front of me, and this is the Elemis Superfood Glow Priming Moisturizer. This item right here. And I actually didn't use this. I kind of forgot this was in the box, and so I should have used it as a moisturizer or primer since that's what they're naming it as, but totally forgot, sorry. So it says this is kombucha based. It's got kombucha on it, and it's a glow moisturizer. So here is the component, the little bottle. It's plastic, and this item retails for $49. So the card says, revealed a soft lit from within glow with this illuminating prebiotic moisturizer. The lightweight multi-use formula leaves skin hydrated while blurring the look of imperfections. It can also be used as a primer underneath makeup or applied as a highlighter to enhance the skin's radiance. So I hope it's not too illuminating. I don't typically use illuminating primers on my face just because I have more oily skin tone. I have like a normal combo that airs to oily, so I don't. So I'm just gonna go ahead and squeeze a little bit there so you guys can see. It's a relatively thick texture, and we've got it right there. I'm just gonna rub it in, and as you guys can see, it's a bit illuminating. It's not overly illuminating. That actually feels really nice. My hand looks nice and hydrated. It's got a very subtle illuminating effect to it. I don't think you can even really see it. The base box goes for $25 plus shipping and taxes depending on where you live in the US or Canada. I believe they ship to Canada. Moving on to the next product. The next item I see here is the Eloise Get Lit Metallic Foiled Liquid Eyeshadow. So here is the box, and we're gonna open it up. The shade I got is Pure Gold. It looks like we have a discount code on the inside. It says use code Boxycharm for 20% off of everything. So I don't know if you guys can see that. So if you're interested in other products from Eloise, go ahead and use that coupon code. Oh, this packaging is cute. So this is the packaging. It actually looks like nail polish. So really cute packaging. Let's see what the card says on this. Eloise Get Lit Metallic Foiled Liquid Eyeshadow retails for $26. It says, enrich your lids and get lit with Eloise's luxurious, long-wearing metallic foiled liquid eyeshadow with perfect blend of metallic and glitter reflex. Create or transform any look from subtle to intense. So I would say similar to the Stila Glitter and Glow eye thingamajiggers. So let's go ahead and open it up. Got a pretty big doe foot applicator right there, and let's go ahead and just do a little swatch. Oh wow, that looks a bit more like bronzy to me than gold, but that's it right there. I'm just gonna let that sit there and see how long it takes to dry down. The next item that is in this box was actually, if I'm not mistaken, it was my choice item. So it's a two-piece item, comes with two. right here, and this is the Glamnetic Baby Girl Lashes and Black Liquid Magnetic Liner, and this duo, or this two-piece, retails for $63. Dang, that's expensive, even for like two pieces. So let's see what the card says. It says, get ready to be spoiled. The Baby Girl, I guess that's the style of the lashes. The Baby Girl is a wispy round lash that looks natural on the eye and feels super lightweight. It's made from high quality 100% vegan synthetic fiber and comes with a pair of lashes anchors that help strengthen and mold and keep them in place. The Glamnetic Magnetic Eyeliner is the magic that holds your fave Glamnetic lashes in place all day. Again, $63. I've never tried Magnetic lashes. I've watched several reviews on different brands. It was never really something that called to me in terms of trying it out. I typically stick to the typical. I use the Ardell lashes and the Duo lash glue, which I feel works fine for me. Something about having magnets by my eyes just kind of freaks me out a little bit. So we'll see how it goes in the try on portion. I am going to be trying these items on today, so if you're interested in that, stay tuned for the try on portion. Right along, the next item we have is exciting. We've got a MAC Cosmetics lipstick. This is the one right here, and the shade I received is called Love You Back. That's the shade name. Looks like a nude color, and this is a matte lipstick. Retails for $19. It's pretty exciting that we get a MAC lipstick in the box. Boxycharm has featured MAC before. I believe maybe about a year ago or so, I got an eyebrow pencil MAC, and I know they featured the lipsticks before, but this is the first time I've received a MAC lipstick. So $19. Again, this is a matte formula. It's a really nude shade right there. Let's do a little swatch. There we go, there's the swatch. That looks kind of mauve-y to me. It reminds me of another shade that they have that's called, I believe, Syrup. It's what it's called. It's a luster lipstick, not necessarily a matte. So I'm excited to try this out. And the last and final item that we have in the box is an eyeshadow palette. And this is the Caliente Artist Couture eyeshadow palette. And this retails for $30. I believe this palette released this year. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I do believe it released this year. It says here, turn up the heat and get ready to feel the Caliente fantasy. This palette features 5 buttery mattes, 2 richly pigmented metallics, and 1 multi-dimensional high pearl shade. These colors have been carefully curated to design wearable, vibrant, and colorful looks. Transform your eyes with this versatile, glow-getter approved palette. Okay, so let's take a look. We've got the shade names on the back. If we open it up, we do have a mirror, which is nice. And then we are getting really bright shades. It's interesting that they chose this palette for the December box. I feel like this would be more appropriate for maybe like a late spring or early summer release with these shades. I mean, you could still, they're still beautiful shades, which are great. I'm just surprised that they put something like this in the holiday box. Maybe if it had more like true red colors, there's an orange and there's like a magenta, there's this gold shade, but maybe if it had more like true red colors, I feel like that might have been more holiday-esque for the December box. Those are the 5 items that I received in my box. Again, my variation is number 18. And just to recap for the prices, and I'll also put the prices on the screen and also in the description bar, but it looks like we're looking at a total of $187. That seems like a really high value for this box. I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? The Glamnetic 2-piece eyelashes and liquid liner was $63, and then the Elemis being $49. So you've got way over $100 there anyway. So $187 value for variation 18. Okay, so we're gonna move into the try-on portion of this box. I do wanna just tap on that Eloise eyeshadow to see. It looks like it's fully dried down, so I'm just tapping over it, and you can see there's nothing coming off my finger. It looks like it's staying really well on my hand. It's creasing a little bit just into the folds of my hands, but overall looks pretty good. So we're gonna start off with using the eyeshadow palette. With this eyeshadow palette, I did have to do a little bit of research on it before I decided to do a try on with it today. When I saw it in the box, I was actually hoping that it came with the outer unicarton that eyeshadow palettes typically come with. I'm assuming this, if I had ordered it from Sephora or from the Artist Couture website, would have come with an outer unicarton that has the list of ingredients. And I feel like that's really important for me, and also for any other person that may have allergies to certain ingredients in makeup, which I have recently confirmed that I do have an allergy to certain ingredients that are usually found in these types of shades, these like orangey, pink, red, and even some brown shades, and that is carmine. I found that I am allergic to it, so it was a real bummer when this didn't come with the unicarton. I had to go onto the Artist Couture website, which I didn't find an ingredient list, so I ended up on Sephora's website reading the ingredient list just to make sure I would be okay using this palette. So in the future, I mean, if Boxycharm is watching this, which I doubt they are, it'd be really helpful for them to include the unicarton, especially when including eyeshadow palettes. I know sometimes they do, so it's interesting that they didn't with this one. Okay, so I semi-primed my eyes. I want to see how this eyeshadow palette performs with just my normal routine. Typically, I don't do full-on primer, eye primer, or whatnot on my eyes. I just take whatever excess concealer I have on my sponge or my brush and go on my eyelid and then set it with a little bit of powder. So that's what I've gone ahead and done. So we'll see how the palette does with that. I mean, obviously a lot of these vibrant colors like this really pretty yellow and the orange right there would come off a lot more pigmented if I had like a full light white or, you know, concealer base, but it's fine. We're just gonna go in and see what we come up with today. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick eye look with this, and we'll come back and I'll let you guys know what my thoughts are. Hey guys, I'm back. So this is the look that I kind of came up with. I ended up using most of the matte shades. Ended up looking, I think, in my mirrors over here, really nice in my opinion. I hardly ever use these types of colors just because, like I mentioned earlier, typically these colors have an ingredient that I am sensitive to. My eyes start getting really irritated within like half an hour of wearing it. The next day they're red, irritated, crusty, like it's just painful. So I steer clear of these kind of magenta, pink, red, even a lot of orange and some brown tones overall, but I think it came out really nice. I don't think I've ever done this kind of more pinkish look. It looks like kind of like a sunset, in my opinion. But just to recap with you guys, I used this brown shade right here, which I believe is called Roomba. I used that in the crease, kind of like my transition, and also to blow it up further towards my eyebrow. And then I used this kind of darker, pinky purple color, which I believe is called Brillo. It's either Brillo or Mamacita, either way, whichever the names are going. I'm just reading them off of the back, and I use that to deepen up the crease and kind of the outer corner. Then I also went in with this kind of a lighter magenta shade right here, which is, I believe, called Fuego. And I did that kind of on the center of the lid to kind of get a little bit of a transition. Can't really see much of it right now. So that was kind of the center part of my lid. And then I went in with this orange shade, which I believe is called Vibras, and did that on the inner third of my eye. And then in my inner corner, I used the yellow shade, which is called Mangorita, I believe, and topped it off with Mamacita right here, just to give me that pop of sparkle in the middle. Overall, I think it came out really nice. They blended really well. Overall, they blended really well. I don't think I have any complaints per se with the matte shades. The only thing I will say is I noticed when I was blending on this eye, I don't know if you guys can see, there's like a line here. I don't know if maybe that was just my brush had some residue on it that it clinged, but it doesn't seem to be doing it on this eye. So, but overall the colors look really nice. So good on that. I'm wondering if we should use the Eloise liquid eyeshadow on this look. We could probably put it like in the inner corner, although I do really like the way the eye look came out just like this, but let's see. I'm gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand and maybe just put it on the inner corner and see how that goes. taking a pencil brush and just, might be a little bit too intense for what we're doing, but whatever, we're just trying it out. And we ended up covering the yellow that I put on the inner corner. Oh wow, that set down really fast. So there we got the Eloise liquid eyeshadow in the inner corner. Next thing we're gonna do is, I think I'm gonna try the magnetic eyelashes. I don't know, let's see, let's take a look. This is making me really nervous, especially like trying this on camera. These are what the eyelashes look like. Again, they're more of a curved, like wispy look, which is actually what I enjoy. It's typically what I go for in a lash. And guys, honestly, I do not like heavy lashes. Even the ones that have those like thicker bands, I try to steer clear of them as much as I possibly can. I do like the Ardell's that have the Invisiband that's just clear and is really light. So those are the ones that I typically go with. Let's see, let's measure this just to see. Okay, so it doesn't really seem like I need to trim much of this, which is good. Let me go ahead and get my eyelash curler and my tweezers, and I think we're gonna give it a shot. I started putting on mascara before I even did the liquid liner, so let's backtrack a little bit. So it says here on the liquid liner how to apply. Shake before each use, glide brush tip along lash line, making an even line as thick as the lash magnets. For optimal use, apply Glamnetic lashes when liner is 80% dry. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this out. Let's see what the brush looks like on this. So it is a brush tip, so that's good. Let me go ahead and line my upper lash line and we'll be right back. Okay, so we got one eye done. Of course, because I had started putting my mascara, it made it just a little difficult to line with the mascara on, but so far it feels fine. It doesn't feel heavy at all. I don't feel my eyes irritated thus far, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. Okay, so we've got both eyes lined. I do have to say that's not the easiest eyeliner to use. I feel like the stick on it is too short. I prefer a longer one to kind of give me more flexibility. I'm gonna put a light coat of mascara before we apply the lashes. I didn't feel like I needed to trim the lashes at all, so we're just gonna go in with the lash as is. Again, this is what it looks like. It is in the style Baby Girl, and we're gonna go ahead and just put this on. Okay, we've got one lash on. That wasn't too bad at all. I did have to pull it off twice and kind of reposition it to where I wanted it to be. It doesn't feel super heavy. Like I can definitely feel a bit more weight on my eyelid than when I wear my other eyelashes. But let's go ahead and put on the other one and we'll be right back. Okay, so we do have the second eyelash on. This one does feel a little wonky. I don't know why, but I feel like it's poking my eye like here somewhere towards the front. I've tried like moving it around a bit and I don't seem to know why it's doing that. Let me try repositioning it and see if that helps. That feels better. So overall, I think they look nice. Don't feel as like soft to the touch as my Ardell lashes. I think the way the lash band is looks a little wonky. You guys tell me, like it doesn't look like as a smooth lash line as I prefer, especially towards the inner corners. That could be just the way I position them, but we'll see how this wears throughout the day. I'll definitely leave a note in the comments below when I upload this video on how I felt about it wearing it throughout the rest of the day. And the last item that we have to try on, again, is going to be the MAC lipstick. So because this is a more nude color, I am going to use a darker lip liner. I'm going to use one of my favorites. It's the ColourPop BFF2 to line my lip. And we're going to go in with the lipstick. I think that nude color is going to do well with such bright eyes. Well, bright in my opinion. This is probably one of the brightest that I've gone in a while. So line my lips and we'll be right back. Went ahead and lined, and we're gonna go in with the MAC lipstick. Again, this color is called Love You Back. Oh wow, looks a lot lighter on than it did on my hand. I'm just gonna tap it out to blend it with the lip liner. Okay, so I think these two made a really nice combo, the lip liner with this lipstick. Got an ombre nude lip going on. So that is the last item that we're gonna be trying on today. Overall, I think the box was pretty good considering. I mean, we'll see how the eyeshadow palette does in terms of will I get a reaction or not. Fingers crossed I don't. The Eloise product I think is something that I would like to play with a little bit more. Today we only used it a little bit in the inner corners. The MAC lipstick is great. They're known for their formula. I don't think I have a shade like this in my collection, or at least not as nude. And then in the Glamnetic eyelashes and eyeliner, I'll have to report back on that to give you guys my full opinion. This is just kind of a first impression. They are feeling just a smidge heavy. I guess, I don't know if that's the right word. I mean, compared to my Ardell's, I can feel them on my eyes. This one's not poking anymore. So we'll see how it goes throughout the day. And like I said, I will leave more information in the description box to give you guys my updates. So thanks for sticking around for this video. Again, I know my Boxycharm video is going up super late. Unfortunately, I received it really late. I appreciate you guys still checking it out. Let me know in the future if you guys would still be interested in doing my Boxycharm unboxing despite it being this late. That way I know. Otherwise, maybe what I could do is do like unboxing on Instagram, which wouldn't necessarily include the try-on portion, or maybe do a reel with the Boxycharm unboxings with the try-on in the event that it comes late again. If you have not subscribed already, please do so. I really appreciate it. Give this video a like and comment in the comments below. Let me know what variation you got. Did your box come as late as mine? And what was your favorite product in this box? I'd really love to know. I'm also toying with the idea of doing kind of a best of Boxycharm 2020. My next video going over all the Boxycharm boxes I got in 2020 and kind of my highlights of each box, or if there was hits and misses, I guess you would say. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.